almost want to call him like colonel, like that kind of stature. Someone who would have had almost like that military, bearing.
Okay.
I felt like he was greatly respected in his time.
All right.
Very intelligent. Very intelligent. People sought him out to seek counsel from him.
Okay. Was he a veteran?
He wasn't. He decided got that nickname because of the way he was.
Was he a businessman?
Very much so.
Did he go to university?
Of course.
You did? Okay. What university?
It was not far from where we sit.
Gosh, I wonder what universities would have been around then. Okay, I'll have to look that up.
This feels early 1900s, 1920. Right there. Like not 1800s.
Okay. He didn't come from Florida then, did he? Okay. Was he born and raised in Florida? What state did he come from?
Carolinas.
Okay. He didn't go to University of Virginia, did he? Okay, different one.
Carolinas. You want to know something? I went to college in South Carolina.
You're not a USF grad?
No.
Where did you go?
Coastal Carolina University.
Okay.
Near Myrtle Beach. 1800s. Do you know of Coastal Carolina? I think it was around back then.
I feel like he came here because he had to train under somebody.
Okay. What was his profession?
I'm hearing the word barrister.
Okay.
Is that law?
Was he a lawyer?
I keep saying barrister.
Did he own a hotel?
No.
I need you to dumb down the word barrister for me, please.
No.
As in, you can't dumb it down, or as in you think I should know?
I feel like he I don't want to chase him away by saying the word I was going to.
He didn't own like a eating establishment or offshoot?
I see women around him. Not women he would be married to.
Not a bar.
But women that would have like.
Was that a yawn, Carissa?
No, that was a thought, but I'm not going to say it either.
I heard some crinkling down by the other stairs.
By the other stairs?
Well, I did hear the door open and close back there.
That's how they go in and out.
Yeah.
I just had a thought too.
I don't want to say the word pimp, but
He wasn't. No.
What about, did he work with nurses? Teachers. Did he have a factory? Did he work with sewing, women who sewed?
These women feel more like entertainers.
Okay.
I think they would have been showgirls, dancers, performers.
No strip clubs, Carissa.
I didn't say, but.
What about like a theater? have to forgive her, sir. She is from Tampa.
If he also knows about Coastal Carolina University, he knows what I'm thinking. Sorry, sir.
It wasn't as formal as like a theater kind of show. More like a cabaret or a club, that kind of thing.
Okay, a club. A club would be a good way to say it. Where was his club located?
He's showing me Crossroad, a crossroad.
Okay. Did he live in this house?
I feel like his friend was here.
Did he come as an attachment?
Is that down the hallway or downstairs?
I think that was downstairs, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was them.
Okay.
Did he come as an attachment to some of the furniture? Is there anything here that belongs to him? Is he associated with the communications room? Because wouldn't they have employed operators?
Was that a voice?
That was me.
Oh.
Ding.
Can we get a first name? Okay.
Oh, I was about to ask if he had fun at the club.
And that's when I stepped back. As soon as you guys started joking about it.
No.
Sorry.
They just don't tolerate it here.
Okay.
And it is very hard for us.
And I think it's because they've been made fun of so much by all these curiosity seekers that have come through.
Well, actually, historically speaking, we're really not out of bounds with some of this, but I certainly understand. Did he have like a little theater?
Yeah, it feels almost like a club. Like, not like a theater.
Oh, a club. I think that's a good term.
And then where he smoked and drank. So yeah,
Yeah.
see.
So, did he serve cigars?
I'm sure he did.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did they come from Tampa? Did they come from Ybor?
Yeah, I think they came from all over.
How
Because
about
he says
Cuba?
he's at a crossroads. Because I can see,
Okay.
there were automobiles. It would have been like the early 1900s where there were automobiles.
Okay.
It wasn't horses. And so it's where travel patterns would have been. That's where he would have put it.
Okay. Did he have a message to pass on, or is he pretty well done?
Okay, now I'm done talking to him. He comes off very kind of snobby.
That's all right.
Like, I didn't want to piss him off. But it's almost like he felt very, like, kind of above people.
Was he kind of a self-made man?
Yeah, that's why it felt like that.
I totally get it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, camera's back on, but I can't see the floor. It's not because your feet, it's because you're all too close, I think.
Probably.
For some reason, this thing is now not leaning so that I can, yeah, see, I'm only getting Chris's head. Where before I could get the floor.
Right.
What did I do different?
And I'm just going to make note that there is a child's outfit there, because every time I pan by, I'm like,
Oh, yeah, I know. You're
oh.
like, oh no,
I
it
keep
does look
looking
just
at
like
it.
a ghost child.
That's okay.
Right.
She saw me. I was waving because I was trying to figure out if it was my reflection or not.
Yeah, that's not a ghost child. It looks cool.
It does, doesn't it? But we better make sure there's no pareidolia this time.
And then for a second, I thought maybe it was her reflection because it looks like it's holding something.
It's weird, isn't it? Okay.
I do not mean to make fun of him. I just could not.
So we'll need to ask about a cabaret or a business like that in this area, a club. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking it's maybe.
But remember, it was snobby, so you're gonna call it
Well, it might have been more like a, not the bad kind, but like a gentleman's club
Yeah.
where the men of the town would hang out and they would have bourbon and cigars.
that. And the women would dance and
Yeah, okay.
entertain. But it didn't feel ill repute. It did not
No.
feel like that at all.
Just kind of a glamour factor, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, it really did not feel like.
You doing okay over there, Viva?
I'm getting there. I'm trying to prop this up a little bit so I can see the floor, but I don't know what I'm doing different than I did before because I did have the floor earlier. I think you guys moved this way.
I think we're
That's the problem.
closer than normal.
I think.
We haven't moved, have we?
The kids'
No,
bed,
it's recording.
I can see.
She's just saying that in order for us to all leave, you'd have to move back a bit.
Okay. Is there anything else that he'd like to pass on?
Not be here.
Not be here?
No, I said he might not be here.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if we can get some EVPs. Not from him, from anyone here in the building.
Okay. So, I'm sure you guys know what an EVP is, but it is electronic voice phenomenon. And we're going to ask you some questions, and like we have been doing, and we'd like to see if you will respond to us. So, I guess the first question is, what is your name? Why are you here?
All right.
Is it not behaving?
I picked up a figure and I'm just trying to figure out if it's Nancy or if it's. Yeah, that was Nancy. Okay.
Sorry.
Can I make a bubble real quick?
The thermal?
The
Okay.
trace it's showing.
For some reason, the camera likes that. It won't do it backwards. Are we getting a
that's so
figure?
weird. I don't know. I just thought there was somebody. What's cold that way?
There's a window, though. Right there.
Let's see. Brandy, wave at me. Carissa, wave. Nancy, wave. Okay. Something is either picking up Carissa or it's right behind her.
Okay.
There's the mannequins behind me.
On the floor?
Um,
These are lower. This is like right behind you on the floor. Oops. That's Nancy.
like right here.
Yes.
No, because I would be hitting something.
You don't think it's maybe.
It might be pixelating part of her and part of. I don't think it's the bed.
You want me to scoot forward?
Hang on.
Well, if anybody would like to communicate or show up for us, you're welcome to. This is a temperature-seeking camera, and if you get in front of it, oh, that's my hand changing that. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, you saw how that works, right? See how my hand shows up, and then when I take it away. So if you feel like coming closer to us and you would like to show up, please do. Is there a little boy or a little girl here? Little boy? Is this the little boy from upstairs? Is this a different little boy? Do you want to show him, where'd it go? Would you like to play a little game? Would you like to play the instrument?
Yeah. was when I went to go show Nancy. There was something like right up by this camera. I'm trying to see if I can recreate it. I didn't think I was that close.
Just make sure you don't hit your hand because it'll register that too. Is the little boy still with us? If the answer is yes, feel free to.
Oh, okay. I see what I did.
Yeah. If your hand hits
I see
it,
what
then
I did.
just like nope.
Yep. Okay.
Feel free to make this meter
Is there-
spike.
So there was somebody.
Oh, we got a spike.
Somebody behind. Well, it helps if I'm not showing my
Are
hand.
you the 5 or 6-year-old little boy that we were talking to? Got a spike. Were you upstairs with us in the attic?
See if you can shine behind me. Let's see if we can pick it up on whatever's on.
Okay. Were you upstairs with us in the attic? Are you a different little boy? Now what?
Something's tapping Carissa on the back.
I was about. Do you like playing hide and seek?
This is a little boy from the attic. He loves to go up there to play.
And to hide, right?
But he was curious about us, so he came.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name's Carissa. Can you tell me what your name is?
You said there was a scent dispenser down here?
Yes.
Okay.
I keep wanting to say it's like, I said Jeremiah, might George. Felt more upstairs like I was wrong. The JR might have been George.
Is your name George? Spike? Are you related to the May family? Are you related to the Stringer family? Are you George Stringer? Are you George May? Do you belong to a different family? Do you like music? Do you want to play with our little instrument here? Do you know how that works? You just have to get close to it and it'll make a noise. Right? You can kick at it or you can use your hand. Would you like to try? Small Spike, you're welcome to. Anything?
Is it still behind me, Viva?
Yep.
Do you want Carissa to try it? Sorry. Oh.
Spoken me. I wonder if he'll go and poke you back if you poke me again. Are you ticklish?
So its hips are about your shoulders behind you.
Well, that's a tall kid. Are you standing behind me?
Standing.
If you're standing behind me, you would be ticklish right about here.
The knees?
That's almost the knee.
Dang.
You are
You're
almost
a
right on it.
tall kid.
You're almost right on it.
Okay, you're a tall kid. Tall kid. So if that's the knees. How tall is this kid?
Well, if his hips are about here.
Shoulder is about where your head is.
So the shoulder's up here, so his stomach would be about. Is your stomach
A
on
little
my
higher.
Spike.
like about here-ish?
Yep.
Are you ticklish? That probably looks so weird on the camera. Ow, I can't do that. I have to turn around to do that to you. Because that hurt my back. I'm asking, is he ticklish as if he tell me? Kids don't even tell
Oh,
you.
I got a little
they're
spike.
ticklish.
But aren't all kids ticklish?
No? They are, they just don't like telling you. Because it's a point of pride, right, George? When you're ticklish, you have to make sure not to tell them, because then you have to,
Protect yourself.
protect them and be careful. Oh.
Is he still in here?
Yep.
Does he want to interact with us?
He's just been hanging out with one elbow on whatever is directly behind, and
Okay.
I don't know what the item is though.
Crib?
It could be pixelating on the picture because it's like his arm is here and then his hand keeps poking at your ponytail.
George, did you like playing baseball? Did you like playing with balls?
Spike. Would you like to play with a ball? Would you like to play baseball again? What happened to you, George? How did you get sick? Just a spike.
If you like playing baseball, did you play
Maybe
pitcher? If you play pitcher, can you make that spike?
Was anything that formal?
stick
That
ball.
makes sense. George he'd be what,
Little.
7, 8?
Mm-hmm.
So that is
T-ball.
T-ball age.
Yeah, we were playing t-ball back then.
So
Okay.
Not that it matters, but I just want you to know it's 12:02.
Oof.
hey, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
We still haven't heard all the stuff either.
Now let's close out with George.
Okay. Do you have a message that you want to pass on with us?
He enjoyed playing with us.
That's sweet. The only guy who did.
Mm-hmm.
We had fun with you too, George.
Does he know what a theremin is?
Why don't you demonstrate?
Well, it is this little device that if you reach toward it, see, makes all sorts of noise. Would you like to try it? Do you want to try to play it?
I feel like it's getting colder in here.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it, George.
So to whatever is here, I was here roughly 10 years ago my time. It might feel different to you. And one of the questions that was asked, or kind of sort of a statement, was, I bet it's been a long time since you've had somebody to play with. What would be your answer today? Of how long ago was it since you've played with somebody?
Has it been a long time since you played with somebody? Little spike, yeah. Do you play with all the paranormal groups that come through here? Spike. So has it been a long time since you played with somebody? Because they're bringing groups in every weekend.
I'm having trouble differentiating played with and played for.
Has it been a long time since you physically played with somebody? like on a playground or baseball?
Were there playgrounds when you were here?
Spike? Do we have any other questions for him?
To any soul that is here, the last time I was here, I didn't actually hear this, but I picked up some verbiage, and it sounded like it came from a woman. Is that woman here? And do you know what was said?
Although again, if they've been bringing in team after team after team, would they remember?
Well, I'm thinking it in my head, and I'm trying to position that out into the universe, so hopefully maybe they could pick it up. It's just a try.
Okay.
So what I got was more of a residual, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of hoping I'll pick up the same thing on the recorder this time.
Okay.
That's all my questions.
They left as soon as she was gone.
Well, for anybody that is still present, we want to thank you for your time. I know it's probably been a long day for you, and I think it's been a long day for us. So we are going to go ahead and start shutting down. I do want to take the time to thank you for interacting with us. And, you know, if they do feel like they kind of get pulled out to do activity a lot, then the one thing we can do with the last 2 hours of our time is let them have a little peace. We're going to give you all a vacation for 2 hours. Is that okay? Are you good for that? What is 2 hours to eternity? I know, but 2 hours is better than no hours. Okay. So, if we want to start shutting down. Oh my gosh, I am so allergic to this building. Stop recording.